can be intense, like, you know, he pushes you right to your limits, so, you know, it's never an easy day, let's just say that.
But this year's looking exciting. I'm confident he's going to be absolutely flying this year.
Training as a professional athlete is relentless. There's no finish line. You're training at Christmas, you're training on your birthday, even on your holidays you are doing something. It's like your brain doesn't turn off. You're always thinking, how can I be better? What can I do? Improve my diet, train harder, train smarter. There's always something that you're thinking about how to improve your performance. This year wasn't my best year, and I'm looking forward to making 2024 my best year yet.
Jill got into triathlon sort of, well, I think it was Sandra, the wife.
From an early age, he'd done a little bit of everything. Well, he used to do swimming when he was younger, and he was also a member of the athletic club and also the cycling club. And then one day, Ray said,
oh, you know, you swim, you cycle and you run, you could do a triathlon. And Joe said, what's a triathlon? And you know, I said, well, it's a race that starts at the beginning of the swim and doesn't finish until the end of the run. And he said, oh, well, I like the sound of that. I can have a go at that.
You alright?
Did you pace before training with Joe, or was Joe your first kind of?
I did some ad hoc stuff when he rang me, and then he asked me if I would do it full time, basically.
Really?
And that's where it started. So it's been 2 years now, 2 years of basically spending about 5 to 6 times a week with him.
Yeah.
But mainly all the run sessions, some of the bike sessions. Obviously I don't keep up with him on a bike, so it's mainly the runs, and then just about every swim session. So 2 years of swimming, it's been relentless, to be honest, and it's been so beneficial for me myself.
Yeah.
And my running, helped with the running as well, and I'm now picking that back up for the winter and then the spring. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
So you must think you're pretty good at it, right?
What, swimming?
No, just pacing him in general.
Oh, pacing. I just set the pace he wants. I know the sessions. He's only got to tell me once on a session for running, and I know exactly what to do.
Yeah,
You ready?
All ready, mate.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
And it's quite straightforward now.
Yeah.
But to start with, I was a little bit nervous because I was getting it wrong. I was
Oh,
going
yeah?
off. Yeah. When I was, I'd go off too quick, or I'd be too slow. He'd have to tell me to speed up. But then I didn't understand what all the sessions were.
Yeah.
But once you say, right, we're doing this today, I know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And it's quite straightforward. Yeah, and it's good because I've seen him, obviously being around him so much.
Yeah.
Seen him improve. Like definitely when he won Wales, the improvements that year, and that was his best ever year.
Yeah.
Last
definitely.
year, a lot of things happened, but this year's looking exciting for a brilliant year this year.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm confident he's going to be absolutely flying this year.
What do you think
And this
about-
is the start of it. Today's session is pretty much, we've done a few, definitely the swim sessions. We've started really early and it's really intense. And obviously I have to recover, so I've had to drop some runs and not run so much. But now I'm going to increase the runs and carry on the swimming. So yeah, it's good fun. And we have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Limbering up.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I can't really feel my hands.
What's it like training with Joe almost full time now?
Oh yeah, it can be intense, like, he pushes you right to your limits, so, it's never an easy day, let's just say that.
Where did you first meet him?
Pretty sure it was at the David Lloyd Pool or something.
Really?
Either that or a race. It might have been like the County Champs race actually.
Yeah, I thought it would have been the cross country thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first time I raced against him or anything. So
Did you beat him?
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time. That's my moment of fame. That's my moment of
And
fame.
ever since he's like, oh, this kid's good.
Yeah.
Pick him up.
Yeah. No, that's my career highlight. That is.
So what do you do with him at the moment? Just running?
Just running, and I do a bit of swimming with him and David Lloyd.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing quite a bit. It's really improving my swim as well. Cause like it's so hard to motivate yourself when you're swimming by yourself or doing solo sessions.
Through a mutual friend, really.
Yeah.
Nathan. Me and Nathan were training quite a lot together, and had a couple of rides with Joe. But yeah, it's mostly through.
Did you know who he was at the time?
Oh yeah. I've been like sort of big supporter, really, following him and stuff. So it's quite pleased to go out and train with him. You know, it's quite nice for me to do that. I was thinking I'll never keep up or whatever. You know, you're a bit worried because you wouldn't want to hold anyone back. But he's quite good like that. He's, you know, he look after you and stuff.
I was always into sport as a youngster. You might not believe it, but I actually started with swimming as my first sport. It's hard to believe now when you see me in the pool that swimming was the sport I started with first. I then swapped swimming for football, and then slightly after that I got into running. I then swapped football back for swimming, and then later picked up cycling. I don't know what it was, but I just loved sport when I was younger. It didn't really matter what sport I was taking part in. I think it was just the fact that I loved being outside, training with other people. It didn't even matter the standard that I played. I just loved being out there and living an active life.
33 for that one. Quickest one by a mile. 4:33. He upped it quite a bit.
Sorry, I got carried away. I can't help myself. Because the camera's here.
Last session done then anyway. Just gonna get our warm clothes on, cool down. We'll see you later for session 2.
You're always thinking of what's the next piece in the jigsaw. I'm still figuring it out now, 20 years after I started competing in sport. Professional sport is like a roller coaster ride. 1 minute you're at the top and experiencing some crazy highs, the elation of breaking a record, winning a big Ironman, or setting a personal best. When things go well, there's nothing like it. You're on cloud 9 and you feel absolutely incredible, sometimes even invincible. It's easy to think that it's all down to you as you're the one out there doing it on race day, but in reality it takes a whole team to get the best out of yourself.
What do you think about him doing high rocks?
Well, it's tough, but he's done so much better than what I thought he would do, to be honest. But that's the mentality of it, isn't it? Yeah, he's done really well. He done well in London, and obviously we're going to be doing strength training in the gym as well. So I think next year part of endurance training, doing the high rocks, fits in with what he wants to do.
Well, that's, you know, it's good to see him doing that, and I'm sure if he trained for it, he'd do well. To do what he did just off, you know, a couple of gym sessions and things, but does it mix, you know, the two? I don't know, like, you know, he's...
That was just a bit of off-season fun, really. Like, I entered it in June. I was planning on my last race being Ironman Florida, and then that was 3 weeks after. So I thought it would be something a bit different while I'm in my off-season to give a go. But really enjoyed it, thought it was awesome. But next year, the focus is on triathlon with the new Ironman Pro Series. I really want to give that a good crack, so just doing a lot of training fully geared towards that, really. So first race will be Ironman 70.3 Oceanside, then Ironman Texas. Hopefully then I'm in a good position, and then I'll give Cairns in Australia a go. That'll be 2 fulls, 1 half. By that point I'll get an idea of where I am in the league and whether or not I've got a good chance of performing in it, and hopefully a top 3. Well, to be honest, I really want to win it, so it's going to be a big year. It's going to be 3 falls, 2 70.3s, so building up the fitness for April and to hopefully get off the ground running.
This year wasn't my best year. It's been a mixed one for me. The birth of my daughter Arabella was a massive highlight, and it's been great seeing her develop into a lovely little character, but I also had some big lows. Ironman Texas going the wrong way and DNFing. World Long Course Champs was a terrible race, just an unexplained bad day. A win at Ironman Lake Placid and then a terrible race at the Ironman World Champs, despite feeling great in the run-up. I was hoping to put things right at Ironman Florida, but was unable to race in the end due to having a medical incident a week out from the race. I'm not going to lie, I've been in tears after some races. I don't know if it's normal, or not, to be honest. It's not something I've shared with any other athletes or even talked about, and it's certainly not something you see from other athletes. There's a lot of sacrifices from your family and friends, and when you pour your heart and soul into something, it's absolutely gutting when it doesn't pan out. We all have this script in our heads as to the perfect day, how we've hoped things are going to pan out, and having the script ripped up and thrown into the bin when you sacrifice countless hours, thousands of pounds, and rely on so many people to get you to the start line, it really can be soul destroying. 2023 has been a big learning experience, and I'm looking forward to making 2024 my best year yet.